Okay, we should have audio now. We should have audio. Let's see. Just hopefully people transfer over. Hopefully. Okay, so we have audio now. Do we have anyone there? Let's see. Just wait for people to join in. Okay, it's working. Is it okay? Quality now? Man, talk about stressful. Christ, jingos. You practice these things, you set them up, and it just goes to crap. And it was completely my fault. I chose the wrong USB and I used an old one ages ago, and I meant to delete it. So, all right, so we're up and running. Let me just get this really quickly. Maybe 2 seconds, if you don't mind waiting. I just need to reset this on my iPad quickly, just so I can see you guys, see your comments. Okay, so we've got 9 watching. We've got 2 thumbs up. All right, so who have we got watching? We've got 9 people online. I can see we've got Jimbo there from Sydney, Shane from Sydney, King Eastgate, obviously NYC, GPT. I just saw his unbox of the all-terrain wheels. Really cool with the CNC milled gearing. Got lots of people messaging me on Facebook saying no audio. I'll tell them to swap over. Maybe 2 seconds. New stream started. There we go. GPT. Call me Drew. Christian, hello from Canada. Awesome. Awesome place, Canada. I've never been. I know lots of people have been there. I've always wanted to go. Anyway, welcome to the channel, guys. What I was saying right at the very beginning is this is the first video I've made since we moved house. It's been a massive ordeal, moving states, moving houses. I'm in this really cool place now. I get my own little cave. It's a massive work in progress. We need to do some soundproofing. There's probably a lot of echo on the microphone, so I apologize if that's the case. But yeah, today we're going to do a live unbox. We're going to do some Q&A. If you've got any questions at all you want to ask me about Eastgate, about anything, as always, just chuck them in the chat. Best to wait when I'm not unboxing, otherwise I won't see it. And if I don't respond straight away, just at me, so at Scott Davies, and put the question. That way I'll see it pop up and it'll get highlighted. So we've got 13 people watching. We've got a couple of thumbs up. We've got Tom. Oh yeah, Tom McLean is there. GPT, as I said. He's got a really cool video on his all-terrain wheels for the TRX, which we're going to be looking at very, very soon. That's better than any filming room I saw. Yeah. Tell you what, $60 shelves from IKEA. You can't go wrong. And my favorite little YouTube blog, which I've always wanted to use and I've never been able to use. Danny Black, he is there as well. So Danny is another Brisbane YouTuber. I actually went out and helped him do some filming the other day. We went on this massive climb up this hill. It looked like a massive climb. It's about a 35, 45 minute climb up this pretty steep hill with these amazing views all over Queensland. It's pretty amazing. There was a bit of a storm that came in, and we had to make our way down a little bit quickly, but it was still a lot of fun. Right. Let's have a quick look at the comments. King Eastgate, yeah, the TRX rims look amazing. I saw on GP, am I saying that right? GP, where is it again? GPT. I actually thought they were CNC milled rims, but they're actually a composite plastic, similar to the Evolves and the Wowgos and most other companies. But it's CNC milled gearing, which is actually the more important part, because that's the part that wears down over time with abuse and break-in and so on. So they look really nice. It's really nice to see a colored rim that's not black. So really, really good. They are coming. They've actually just arrived at Danny Black's house, the man in the comments I just mentioned about. They've just arrived there this morning. I think they woke him up at 7:20, so I apologize for that. We've got the TRX 2.0 downstairs. I'm not unboxing it today. For those of you who have been sort of keeping up to date with the TRX, they shipped out this brand new board, and it's absolutely amazing board. Awesome battery, fantastic motors, 6355s, I think, slightly different from the norm. But the motor manufacturer stuffed up and put one of the wires in the 9-pin connector. They used a very thin, low-quality wire, and it caused issues. So they've had to resend out brand new motors to every single person who's bought the TRX, and they've done that. People are starting to receive them, plug and play, good to go. Excuse me, quite warm here today. But that's going to come in another, that's going to be another video. We'll get to that probably next week. But I think that's going to be a really massive, that's going to be a really massive board. They've improved the carbon fiber. They've added an additional 2 layers and additional strengthening inside the frame of the TRX board. So that's going to be, I think it's going to be quite a market leader. Once people get it, they put their new motors on, people understand they can trust it and fix, they can trust it and it's fixed and all that sort of thing. Let's have a look. Man-sized drink bottle. Yes, as Jonathan Creaky. If I don't fill this up, I just don't drink water. And yeah, it's really bad. Scooters suck. Okay, yeah. I mean, sometimes I do. They're actually legal here in Brisbane, and I've never really ridden one before. I've reviewed one, and I quite liked it. It was a little bit lackluster in power, but those ones all over Brisbane. You can get on a ride. It's pretty handy if you need to get across a bridge or from one end of the city to the other, and you don't have your skateboard with you. They are a bit dangerous. I don't like the front wheel drive, but it is what it is. Some people don't like them. Some people like them. Any questions I have missed? They look like a car. The room looks sick. Thank you. Yeah, it's a work in progress. Still need to get some soundproofing and fix the echo, which I'm sure there is. Yeah, no. All right, let's jump straight to the first unbox. Now, the first one is actually not a board. You would have seen these online if you started to receive them. And these aren't actually available yet, but they are the new helmets from Nobleman. Now, Nobleman is a supporter of the channel. They are a Patreon, so they send me stuff. I definitely show it off. As always, it's my own opinion, so if it's no good, I'm going to tell you, as I always do with my board reviews. Now, they've sent me 2. They've personalized it, which is really nice. They put the old Scott Davies YouTube on there. And they even personalized one for my daughter. They put her initials on one, on a small one. Now, these look pretty boring. I totally agree with in white. The party trick with these is when you, let me just try this. This might ruin all my settings. But you see that there, that's white. I'm going to open my window really quickly. There's no sunlight. You need direct sunlight, so direct UV. But when you put this into UV light, it actually changes color. So it doesn't work off heat. It works off direct UV sunlight. This one goes a really nice dark purple, almost like the wall over there, really nice. And my one goes an orange. So yeah, I will put some stickers on it once I've fully reviewed it. But they're really comfortable. Excuse the hat here. They've got a couple of really nice features. They've got this magnetic buckle, which a few helmets are doing. So there's no pinch point. It literally just slides in. And when you put it on your head, it's got the adjustable back strap. You can put it on there and tighten it at the back. So it's a really snug fit. And then do the chin strap. I'm going to do a full review on these, or we'll take a really in-depth look at these out in the sun, show you how they work and everything. But these, very, very cool. Hypercolor. Yeah, it is exactly like the old Hypercolor t-shirts, but apparently these ones don't wear out. So kind of cool. Hat back on. Whew. Right, so we have got 27 people watching. Who's in the chat? Stratos HD. Hey, there we go. My friend Carlos from Sydney. Nice setup. Thank you. Did you ever get a board? Jonathan Creek has not got a board, I believe, but we need to fix that. It should be very easy for him to get his hands on one. Any other comments? Yeah, I know who it is. I know it's you, Carlos. I'm just looking at the comments as we go. I'm considering getting the Wowgo 3. Do you think it's worth it? Great question. I'm about to show you an unreleased Wowgo board that's about to come out. Now, the Wowgo 3 is a very nice board. It's tried and tested. It's been around for a long time. Good motors, good ESC. It just has that reputable reputation. But this is a whole another entry. I think it's a really, if it's a first board or a second board, or you're on a budget, this is this looks like on paper. I haven't written it yet, so all my comments just have a little asterisk, as per the stats. It sounds like it's going to be an absolute winner, especially when I tell you the price point. So we'll get to that very, very soon. Austin in Canada is here, which is awesome. All right, let's just jump straight into the first board. What we'll do is we'll do a board. Got my little trusty stool here. Let's lower you down a little bit. There we go, bit better view. So first board off the rank, we'll look straight at the Wowgo. As I said, this board is not available yet. I don't think it's been seen in public. I could be wrong, but let's have a quick look at it. Now, I'll tell you all about it, and then I'll tell you the price point, or I'll ask you guys to tell me what you think this thing will cost. Their new tagline, passion on the go. Nice to have nice, simple, clear message. Now, I can't see the comments right now, guys, so if you ask a question, I won't be able to respond. Now, I'm just going to flip that down. Oh, that worked well. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. So this is, let me just grab it straight out. You've seen it there. I'll grab it out and we'll do some close-ups. Now, this is the Wowgo 2S Pro. Comes with your standard accessories. You've got the T-tool, the charger. It's a 2-amp charger. Tail light. Spare enclosure padding, which is always really nice. So if you need to take those off for any reason or you're going to do a deck swap, you've got these. Deck swap. Comes with one of my favorite tools that boards have started using, the Star Hex Key tool. 3 different sizes, and they seem to be pretty good quality. Let's just put this over here. I'm going to try not to make too much of a mess this time. Move the stool. Now, here is the board, a Wowgo 2S Pro. Oh, look at this. Really nice color combination. And they're calling it, I think it's like a nickname, but they're calling it the Poseidon. And underneath they've put a whole lot of Trident graphics on it under the lacquer. Now, this has got a 12S 2P battery in it. It's 5.2 amp hours. So it's not the largest battery in the world, but they're using very good quality cells, 18650s. It's auto on, so you do that and the board turns on automatically. It's about 8 kilos, Carlos. So there you go, the board's on. It has their standard 3 speed modes. So I'll put that next to the microphone because it's so quiet. 21 kilometers per hour there. 31 kilometers per hour there. 41 kilometers per hour. And then turbo, same top speed, but faster acceleration. Actually, no, higher top speed, 43 kilometers per hour. Whisper quiet Hobbywing hubs. I have a feeling, now I can't confirm this yet, I have a feeling these are going to be Cloudwheel Donut compatible. So really nice board. It's a bamboo and fiberglass. And the absolute beauty of that is that it's good for, put that there, it's good for the bigger riders. So this doesn't have a 100 kilo weight limit. It's got a 120 kilo weight limit, which is really, really cool. Let me just check the comments really fast, see what we've missed. Okay, why is the Wowgo Night not available? I'm guessing maybe this is replacing it. Maybe they've decided to go in this, this is a total guess. That looks really sweet, really nice, looks cool. How heavy is it? 800 is his guess. Hub. Tom, I felt the same about hubs for a while there. They are really starting to get better. Now that they're all starting to move to these Hobbywing hubs with lots of meat. Sorry, my focus isn't working. There you go. The hubs are getting so much nicer now. And when you put those Cloudwheel Donuts on, really, really nice. Must be as the same as the, so very similar to the Lycon hubs. Hobbywing have, I think, three different types of motors. They all have the same star patterns though. These are 500 watts each, so 1,000 watts total power. Austin Harris, Wowgo ET2 or save for the black carve? Great question, Austin. My absolute favorite, most comfortable board is the Wowgo ET2. That thing is just, I've never tried the black carve 2. I'm not a big fan, not a massive fan. I love to be proven wrong. I'm not a massive fan of the battery configuration in that thing. The 12S3P with those particular cell types can have a few issues sometimes. Not saying it will, but it can. The Wowgo ET2 is just a good old classic 10S 3 or 4P 18650s, good cells, super comfortable deck, AT, nice rims, good cloud wheels, Hobbywing ESC, and it's tried and tested. It's been around for a while, and it's a lot cheaper. I think it's like half the price. That said, I've never tried the Black Carve 2. I haven't tried any Ondra boards, so I really can't say that it's good or bad because I've never tried one. Greg, welcome back. Hey, Greg. Always likes my post, which is nice. What is the estimated range on the Wowgo? So the estimated range, let me get my phone because I've got lots of stats swirling around in my head at the moment. Let me look quickly. So top speed, they're saying top speed is 40k per hour, which is nice. Range, they're saying 24 to 28 kilometers. So that's 14 to 17 miles. Now they're saying that the ESC they're using is it's a special Hobbywing low draw ESC. They can put in up to 40 amps, but apparently that makes the battery last a little bit longer. It'll totally be need to be tested. I'll tell you the other stats really quickly, just the boring stuff. 500 watt times 2, 50 point, the input voltage, 50.4 volts. Charge time, they say 2.5 hours. I think it'll probably be a little bit more. Warranty 6 months. Hill climb 30%. That's going to be dependent on your weight and the road type. 12S2P. Yep, max output 40 amps. It's 8.2 kilos, the person who asked before. Charger is 2 amps, so it's a medium speed charger. 224.4 watt hours, or 5.2 amp hours, like we said at the beginning. It's got the Poseidon 50-degree front truck, and the trucks are 8 inches, which is really important to know. There's quite a few boards out there rocking around with 7-inch front trucks. These are using the 8-inch, which really does make a difference, especially when you're carving and you're sort of doing some dips and some dives. Hardness 78A, and rider weight 120 kilos. I think this is going to be an absolute winner. Now, you ready? Now I'll tell you why I think it's going to be an absolute winner. The price. I saw a couple of guesses there. 550. Now I'm talking USD prices here. So I can see 550. I saw someone say like 800. I think. Any other guesses on the price? And this price I'm going to give you includes standard shipping. So standard shipping, shipped to your door. Most countries, I know some places can't. Some countries can't be shipped to because of batteries, and I think the UK or London's a whole total mess at the moment with Brexit and getting stuff in. Any guesses? Anyone wants to take a guess on the price? 900, 399. Geez, I wish it was 39900. Similar to the Lycon, 750. All right, I'll tell you, it's going to be $429 US delivered. 429. That is just. You remember when I unboxed the Beast board? That thing at 599 just blows my mind away. At 599, it's the best. It's the best board I think you can get for that price. This at 429, I think it's going to be hard to beat for the best hub board. Good battery, good motors, fantastic ESC with extra features, auto on. It's pretty good. It looks nice too. Now you're not going to be able to see this because it's on the floor. It's fairly stiff. I can't bounce because the whole camera will move. It's fairly stiff with a little bit of flex, which is really nice. So that's the Wowgo 2 Pro, or the Wowgo Pro 2. Jeez, I forgot the name of it now. What did I say it was? Forgot. Terrible memory. Oh, where's it gone? Anyway, Wowgo 2 Pro, that's it. Sorry, having an absolute mind blank. Right, any questions? Let's have a look. Have you heard much about the specs of the new Beast board? Shane, yes, I have. The new Beast board is going to be, just like the original one. It's going to be a game changer. It's going to be a market disruptor. I'd love to know more about Beast Board's company, about who's backing them, because they can put out very, very good boards and make their own stuff, which is also really incredible. So we'll talk about that though in a later video. That's going to be a couple of weeks away. It's in transit now, and I can't wait to get it. And just by the way, you guys, my Instagram followers, not YouTube, you guys actually picked the grip tape. They messaged me and they said, what sort of grip tape should we do? And I made up 4 mock designs, and they loved all 4. And they said, well, which one would you want? I said, well, let me ask my Instagram followers. And we did a poll, and the one that won, they chose. So that was really cool. Beast board. Let's have a look at the questions really quick. Wow, nice. Hey, Scott, what else new board do you have on your back? We'll see in a second. Danny Black, need a cheap gear drive. Yeah. You know what? I've ridden a gear drive, and I just find them And on mine, the one I had may not have been set up properly. I just find it too noisy. I want Eastgate. Eastgate for me is more like going out for a surf. You want to be peaceful, having fun, relaxing. You want to be able to go fast and uphill, but you don't want that really loud, grindy, whiny noise in your ear. That's just me. What board would you buy if you had a budget of $1,000? Most used asphalt, 105 kilos. It's a nice range. UFO skater. I'm terrible with names. There's quite a few out there. Hit me up on Instagram, Scott Davies YouTube, and you can just send me a private message and we can talk backwards and forth and talk about exactly what style you are, if you're a new, a beginner, if you're advanced. And I'll tell you which board to choose, and I'll give you a really good discount code as well. Best hub drive. Oh. They're all pretty, the thing is, best hub drive, a lot of the good ones all use the same motors now. So it comes down to which one looks the best or which one has the biggest battery. Best hub drive. I'm trying to think what I've got. Best hub drive. I mean, the new, okay, I must say the new, well, what is it, Lycon GR. So Lycon, we were talking about the TRX before. They bring out a new board every year. So they bring out the TRX 2.0. Next year, I guess, will be the 3.0. They've done the same with the GR. The GR 2019, the 20, and the 21. The new 21 model has got the latest Hobbywing Smart ESC. Actually, I just remembered the best hub board, Lycon Swift, 100%. Smart ESC, heaps of power, huge battery. Really, the deck has been shaped perfectly for a skater. It's not there to look like a skateboard, it's there to feel amazing on your feet. So Lycon Swift, in my opinion, best hub board on the market. What boards are you anticipating when it comes to range? What new boards are you anticipating when it comes to range? It's so hard to pick. Like, these companies come out with boards so quickly and the battery technology is getting so good. I mean, the TRX has an awesome battery. The new Beast board has an amazing battery. The Black Carve 2, I've heard, has good range. The ECOMOBL boards, amazing batteries. Then you go to the cross, you got to take the whole flip side and you go to, what's it called? The Propel. You saw the four-wheel drive board I reviewed. I'm going to do a range test on that. Yeah, that comes with two 21 amp hour batteries. So 42 amp hours of battery on a four-wheel drive board with 6.5 inches of clearance. It's incredible. Let me have a look. Hub only from Hobbywing. They use big bearings, very smooth, and yeah, 100%. Totally agree with you. The Hobbywing hubs are the market leaders. Hobbywing, man, they just know what they're doing. Hendrik, did you ever have an inertium board? I rode J's 2.0 and it was pretty insane. Yeah, I have ridden it and I didn't like it. Too much power, too much. Like, I love power. This one was just too much power. The deck was a little bit too short for my liking. I like the tail, but yeah, not a big fan. And the company itself was just, yeah, it folded pretty badly and a lot of people were stung and warranties were not honoured. Xander Round is in the house. Xander from the UK, from a funny little town, which I can't remember. It's got 3 funny words in it. Whoa, new studio looks awesome. Thank you, mate. It's getting there. It's a work in progress. We still need to do some soundproofing and get some better lights and hide this bloody fan. This fan, it's a very low ceiling in here. You probably didn't even notice it unless I pointed it out. Now I have, you'll see it. All right, let's get on to the next board really quickly. So that was the Wowgo 2 Pro, $429 delivered. It's not available yet. It's going to be available very, very soon. Very, very early June, $429 including shipping. So I'm going to put that over here. Now, the next one we're going to move on to, let me get my stool again. There we go, it's perfect. Now, just to remind you, I can't see comments while I'm over here. This one is a bit heavier, slightly bigger battery. Now, this one has got a 14S battery configuration. So any guesses on what it is? I want to see if anyone guesses. Just by telling you it's got a 14S battery, can anyone guess what is in the box? Let's have a look. Heavier. This one is a bit heavier, 100%. Bigger battery. You'll understand why when I take it out. No, not Coco. Tramper, I wish. I wish it was Tramper. Tramper don't know who I am. It's not an AT board, no. It's not an AT board. A Snowman. I'm not sure if that's a board or if you've just been funny. All right, let's jump into it really quickly. Now I'll do the same thing. I'll just open it up and then we'll talk about it. I've got my Nespresso pocket knife made out of recycled Nespresso capsules. I don't work for Nespresso anymore, just as a side note. Hence the move to Brisbane. Just a reminder, I can't see the comments when I'm over here. All right, let's flip this up really quickly. Yeah, here we go. See some orange there. Okay, Beast board. No, it's not the Beast board, I wish. Jason, my new board, eh? Could be, who knows? Here we go. So someone has, I've opened it upside down. All right, I've opened it upside down. Rookie mistake. So this is gonna be a bit messy. I have to pull it out that way. Okay, there's all the accessories. Just move these out of the way really quickly. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. The AE board K2 or K1 Cheetah, it is called. Let me just move this over here really quickly. All right, let's just get this, because this has got a lot of very interesting features for a budget board. How are we gonna do this? Let's take you down. Okay. So this is the AE board Cheetah K1 or K2. I always forget which one it is. Move my comments a bit closer. Now this thing, I've never reviewed an AE board before. I have never ridden on one. And this one looks pretty good. Massive, massive battery enclosure. It's got a 14S 4P battery with really big 1500 watt direct drives on the back. It's a solid bamboo and bamboo maple, I think, deck. We'll have to look at that. Let me just quickly get my specs really quickly. I've got all the stuff here so I can talk you through it. A second. Okay, here we go. All right, really quickly, so it's 39 inches in length, 3 layers bamboo, 2 layers fiberglass, so super strong. A little bit of flex, but not too much. Now, this is the kicker. With that 14S 4P, yeah, exactly, top speed, 31 miles per hour or 50 kilometers, so very fast. They think it'll handle a 35% grade. They say it's only 7.6 kilos. Yeah, maybe. It's actually not that heavy, surprisingly. The box felt a lot heavier. 3,000 watts for 3,000 watt motors. That's the 2 dual direct drives. For 504 watt hours and 97 mil wheels. Let's look at the comments really quick. So 97, someone just asked. The core of those wheels broke on me. Maybe they improved it. Yeah, I'll be very honest, very, very quickly. I'm not, geez, they look nice under that blue light. I'm not the biggest fan of these wheels for one reason. You need to take that cover off every time you want to check your wheel nuts, which to me just doesn't seem very productive. Now the deck itself, it's got a tiny bit of concave. Try to get the right angle there. It's got those nice standard, nice strong trucks. But yeah, the magic really is underneath here. Let's turn it on really quickly. Where's the on button? Now that is on. Let's turn this on. Okay, so let's start off in low. Just going to blend down here so you can hear it. So really quite quiet. Medium. Now medium, we're hitting 23 kilometers per hour. High, 57 kilometers per hour without load, obviously. And then H plus will be about the same. 57 kilometers per hour with no load. That's pretty incredible. It's got a really nice sound to it. Sounds really nice. It's running the 6.0 Lingy, 6.5, sorry, Lingy ESC. You know I'm not a fan of Lingy, but they are getting better. I keep saying that. The durometer on the bushings, I think, D driver, I think on this one are 100A. but very, very easy to swap out. I would put something softer in it because I like a bit more of a carb on it. Linear ESC, this is the 6.5. This is the one that's going into most boards at the moment. It's a lot smoother than they used to be, and you still get the adjustable brakes. You get the auto on, the 4-speed modes, and you get a whole lot of information, which is quite nice to have on there. So you can see your odometer, board battery, speed, max speed, which is really cool. So you can see there, I just did, you might not be able to see it, but I just 57. So it shows you that I just hit 57 in that run. Really nice enclosure, big heat sink, just looks nice. $699, which is pretty cheap for a 14S4P battery, 504 watt hours. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to test this one out. As I said, I've never ridden an AE board before, but this to me looks like their best one they've ever made. But the proof is always in the pudding. Put this remote over here. I don't want to lose anything. Gee, the studio gets a mess so quickly. Have a drink and I'll check the comments. All right, let's have a look. Who's here? Eastgate Unity is in the house. Awesome. Yes, it's the new one. Place looks great. Thank you. We've been doing a little bit of work. It's going to get better. We're still working on it, but it takes time when you're trying to unpack. Be careful when testing this board. It's a lot of speed. Yeah, I won't be going 57 kilometers per hour. I can't wait for the hill tests. I need to find a new hill. So I think what we'll do is we'll actually put aside like a whole day, take all my boards and go and just find a new hill somewhere and actually test them all on the one video. And that becomes the new standard. Do you have the Beast board? I have the new one coming. It's in transit. It's about to be in transit. I can't wait for that one. They're using the 6368 motors, which are fantastic. Christian, also finally got my Beast boy after 2 months of waiting. Shipping's a bit slow. It reached 30 miles per hour. Wow. Okay. Be careful. Jonathan Kruth, my Cootha? Yeah, Mount Cootha, I think he means to say, not my Cootha. That sounds a bit naughty. Mount Cootha could be a good place, actually. I went up there the other day. Right, any questions before we get the next board, the next big box behind me there? Something just got delivered downstairs for me by Amazon. That's nice. Best belt drive board. Man, that's too hard to call. It comes down to style, seriously. Me personally, my favorite belt drive board, it would have to be between 3 boards, I think. I can't give you one. Like on TRX, just the original one. I haven't ridden the new one yet. The original one, I just absolutely love. It's so much fun. The next one would be the Eovan Carbon. I love that for range and just off the line speed. It's very, very nice. It takes a little while to get used to the deck. It's got a massive W concave. And the last one is the B-Buff. I love that thing just for riding, for absolutely no other reason. Just getting on, going for a cruise, and it just goes well with those little 5.3 motors. Those Japanese air core gets a really nice whistle when you hit about 25 kilometers. It was like, it's really cool. But yeah, there's always new ones coming out. Let me look at the comments really quickly. Good question. Mount Cootha good, but also there's a great hill next to the, so Danny Black in the comments, he knows where the hills are. He's going to show me some of the good ones, so we'll definitely follow him. Is the Atlas worth it? Tom McLean, yes. It is worth it. I'm happy to say that. I was really on the, I've only made one video so far. I'm waiting for an update to come. Let me just put this back up. I'm waiting for an update to come, an app update to give it a bit more power. Haven't got it yet. And I've been riding it lots. I've put the 120 cloud wheels on it. I've got the 4-wheel drive. I don't have the 2-wheel drive model. We went out the other night on this group ride, and we're out with a whole lot of EUC riders and one wheels and skaters, and the roads were quiet. And man, this thing just came into its own. Like, we were just flying along, and this thing, like, I'm not a fast rider. I don't need to go fast. And I was just flying along at like 54 kilometers per hour, just like flying down the road. And it hit the brakes, and it still had more power. It's just, there's something, and I've got the small motors. I can only imagine what a production one's going to go like. But the way that X-Way Atlas goes is just, it takes off and it just keeps on going. It's like keeps building and building, but it gets there so fast. And then when you want to stop, because it's four-wheel drive, you got to really lean back, because if you go full brakes, it'll almost skid. It's absolutely amazing. So I guess to close my comment off on the Atlas, it took me probably a month to really fall in love with the board. I think the production ones, you guys will love them from the day one, because it's going to have the bigger, it's going to have more power coming through the app. So it's going to have the about 30% more power than mine's got. And it's going to have the slightly bigger motors. Let's have a look. Is the Atlas worth it? Yes. To a game style tournament. What is the flex on an AE board? There's not much flex in it. It's pretty solid. Again, it's let me just download it. You won't be able to see. I'll show you this in my video. We'll do a flex test. It's about the same as the Wowgo. It's quite stiff, so it's going to be good for that top speed. You don't want too much flex when you're going 50k an hour. Let's have a look. Yes, at Danny Black. That's pretty steep too. Xander, I spoke to Bbuff. Should be getting one to test. Awesome. Bbuff's brand new company. They're really trying to get their name out there. People go, Bbuff, what the hell is that? And I agree, it's a bit of a strange name, but it's a very good board. Every single person who stands on it goes, oh, that's really nice. Best sliding escape, no idea. I don't slide. Transite, I see lots of people sliding their Transites and absolutely love it. So that would be my comment on that. And obviously evolves with the 97s. Righty, let's have a look. What do we got? We've got 48 watching. Feel free to hit that thumbs up. We've only got 13. It always sends YouTube a signal and lets more people see it. Right, should we do the next board, or do you have any questions? Thanks, mate. Might have to insist to keep hearing drums. X-Way shipping. So the only issue, Tom, with X-Way shipping is that they delay. That there's always a delay getting the boards out. Once the boards are ready, there's no delay. They're very, very quick, and they ship from the warehouses globally from around the world, which is really nice. They just have issues actually making, because at the moment there's a massive battery shortage in China. Most companies can't get batteries. Some companies like Beastboard, they sort of foresaw it coming and they have pre-ordered a whole lot of cells. But some of the bigger companies are struggling to actually get the cells to build the boards, which is a bit of a pain because it delays everything. Next board seems to be the consensus. Right, this next one is a biggie. Oh, this is a heavy one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Excuse my language. Put you down again just so you can see. All right, there we go. Nice view. Now, this is a big one. Let's see. Any guesses? Let's have a look. Do you have local support? Do you need to send it back? Yeah, most places, who's asked that, Carlos? Most countries have local support. There's definitely US. There's one about to start in America. So really interesting. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, there's definitely support all around the place. You can get it fixed. Goodies, big box. This is massive. Baja, no, again, definitely not Baja. Again, they have no clue who I am. All right, let's have a look. Now, I have reviewed 2 of this company's boards, I think, in the past. And this is a bit of a polarizing board, this one. Well, it's company. No, it's not. This one's not four-wheel drive. Bit of a polarizing company, this one, because a lot of people love this company and a lot of people hate it. So we'll have a look. Brent, very, very close. So what we have in here, this is a big box, is the new ECOMOBL ET2. This is a beast. Let's put this down really quickly. Oh man, really quickly inside the box. Something they do really well is their packaging and their accessories. Nice charger. It looks like it's a 2.5 amp charger. Comes with foot straps if you want to put that on the board. Instructions. So the owner's manual, beautifully made, all in English. Good quality tools. So my favorite tools that comes with, and there's a standard T-tool in there as well. Loads of spare hardware, charging cable, and in here you've got your little Oh, it's a t-shirt. That's not going to fit unless I want to become a cyclist and be skin tight. But that's nice. Free t-shirt in there. Well, not free, complimentary. And I've just noticed something. They have a new remote. Let's look at it. Wait me a second. I'll just put this out of the way and I'll check the comments and then we'll talk. Oh my God, so many boxes. All right, so look, comments really quickly. Whoa, a nice monster, sheesh. Looks massive, beast. Trucks are huge, 18-inch trucks. So the old ones were 15, these are 18-inch, the old original ET. Monster looking forward to 40S gang represent. I'll wear that shirt. That's not gonna fit me. All right, let's have a look. These are these. Oh man. So this is their new airless 20-centimeter all-terrain tires. Massive CNC milled 18-inch trucks, 10S4P battery. Oh. Now this has, oh man, that's heavy. Put it down. Wicked drop, really nice drop on the deck. You can see there, it's got the auto on feature. And here is the new remote. It's very cool. Let me see if we can get close up. I'll turn it on so you can see it. So it looks like it's the same internal guts as the Meepo. Screen's in the same place, just a different shape remote control. Ooh, okay. Now let's do a rev on it like we did the other two boards. Just bring this back into shot. It's heavy. Man, you don't want this to go flat on you. Okay, speed mode 1. Low down so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, speed mode 1. Okay, that's speed mode 1 at 22 kilometers per hour. Speed mode 2. Man, that was fast. Okay, 25. Speed mode 3. Woo, this is loud. 55, 56. Okay, that's going to really annoy my neighbors. Okay, that was 50. Okay, there's a speed mode 4. That was 57 kilometers per hour. Okay, my neighbors are going to hate me. Here we go. Okay, same top speed, just way more acceleration. Holy moly, that is really crazy. Yeah, 57 with no load on, obviously. Planetary gearing. That's what I was saying at the beginning about being polarizing. The planetary gearing can be quite polarizing because it's loud. It needs maintenance. I'm going to allow that comment because it's true. Holy shit, it's loud. Yeah. Planetary gearing requires a bit of maintenance. You need to be prepared. Might be seeing I've got a loose plug. I can hear something sparking underneath. Hope we're still live. Yep, good. Really, really loud. It's been my watch out in my first two videos about the performance is great, the handling is great, but be prepared for noise. Like if you live in a private cul-de-sac or a gated community, you wouldn't go screaming at midnight because it would wake them up and you'd get a lot of complaints. It's very, very loud. Now, one thing really cool about this, one feature they've kept, which I'm really happy they have, built-in headlights. Watch this. Hold down the reverse button. Built-in headlights and built-in tail lights. And when they just flash slowly like this when you're in normal. When you brake, it's actually got brake lights. But those headlights are really nice, and you can control them from the remote. They've redesigned this deck. It's definitely got way more concave, more edge, more lip. New grip tape, 12S 4P battery, like I said, and it only comes with the power ESC. So 50 amps on the Lingy ESC there. Oh man, that's loud. Questions? Let's have a look at the questions, comments. Couldn't hit over the ring in my ears. Yeah, sorry, very loud. Jesus, that thing will take off. Yeah, it's gonna go fast. Luckily, it's legal to ride in Queensland, otherwise the cops can hear you coming. Yep, definitely right. That's cool. That's the Audi of the boards. This is more like the Mopar of the boards. It's loud, it's mechanical. I think the Audi of the boards is probably the Wowgo. It's sleek, it's really refined, beautifully made. And I think the AE board, I don't know what the AE board is. Maybe it's the, let's say it's the, no, what is it? It's the Hyundai. So it's got a whole heap of features at a low price. But this definitely isn't an Audi. This is a beast. This is a Mopar or a Chevy or something. Let's have a look. Carrot twice. Yeah, I'm puffing just from moving it around. So let's have a look really quickly. Just to, I guess, go back and show you. These are the three boards. Isn't it nice that we're getting all these different new remotes now? So auto on, you roll it. Auto on, you roll it. Smart. Why is the Planetary so polarizing? Because of the noise and because of the maintenance. They're so loud, and you do need to know what you're doing. You need to be prepared to pull them apart every month or so, pack the grease, make sure everything's tight. When you're riding, you gotta listen for special grinding and be prepared to stop and pull it apart and put more grease in or check your bearings. They're not as trouble-free as belt and hub, if that makes sense. But the payoffs are worth it. If you want to scream and go through massive puddles, this thing will take you almost anywhere. Sick new studio. Thank you, mate. We're getting there. It's definitely a work in progress. If you could see just over there, it's pretty messy. All right, so look, the comments. How's the move going? Matthew, how's the move going? It's going good. We're settling in really nice. It's a beautiful place. Brisbane is just, it's so nice outside. You can probably see it. This sunshine, trees, and this is the start of winter apparently. We live in this really nice little area. Everyone's super friendly. Lots of animals, loads of kids. So my daughter's having lots of fun getting around. So look, what's that comment? That is quite a bit of work for awesome power. Nothing can last with. And yeah, exactly. No, I totally agree. And that's what I'm saying. If you want to smash a board, if you want to go on the grass and go off the dirt and go through massive puddles, and you want to have the power, the raw power this thing has, yeah, you need to put a bit of work in. So but it's worth it. It totally is. My only watch out is that it's very loud. You need to be prepared that if you do live in those gated communities, you wouldn't want to go riding too much because you would annoy people. Rent is cheap. Yeah, spot on. Rent houses, very cheap. And the people are very chilled. It feels like a bigger version of New Zealand. There's a lot of Kiwis here. Everyone says hello. It's really nice. Right, that's all the boards I think I need to show you today. Got that, done that. Check this out. I found this while we're packing. Most of you kids won't even know what this is. Any clues? The older folks will know what it is. Man, if you had this when you were a kid, is that a Walkman? Sure is. Bro, don't show that, I feel old. Man, if you had this as a kid going to school, had it on your belt with your yellow headphones, man, this was cool. And this one was splash proof, had fast forward and rewind, so you didn't have to flip the tape around. Very, very cool. I think that's going to live up there on display because it's so cool. So that kind of brings us to the end of the East Gate. Let's have a look. We've got questions really fast here. Everyone, it is. Yep, of course. Nice. I had a fake Walkman. I'm 17. I had one. Okay. Cassette player Walkman. Yeah, still got one. Awesome. How funny with the CD Walkmans with the Super Shock, and it would always stop. All right, cool. Guys, any questions? Coming up on the channel, we've got some really cool stuff coming up. We've got some new camera equipment coming. We've got the new, what is it called? The new Pocket Go 2 from Insta. Got some really cool headphones coming up. So you would have seen in the past, I looked at and reviewed these AirPod clones. Well, I've got these new headphones and they are so much better than these could ever be. and they're $39. So if you're looking for some wireless headphones, send me a message now, and I'll tell you what they are. Do you know when any of the boards will be available to pre-order? So the Cheetah, the AE board, the orange wheel one, that's available right now. This is available right now, $15.99, I think. The Wowgo 2 will be available very, very early June. They're just working out shipping logistics, but very early June it'll be available. $429. Oh, Jesus. Just knocked my microphone off. Check you can still hear me. Can you still hear me? Check, check, 1, 2. Yep, okay. $429 including shipping on the Wowgo, which is really cool, including shipping. So you can get fast shipping for an extra 50 or 60 or $100. But yeah, can't stand my real AirPods on this total waste. Yeah, I'm the same, man. The new AirPods, the old AirPods are just rubbish. Actually, here they are. These are the ones I'm going to show you guys. I've been using these now for I don't know how long, 3 months. And these are so good. They're so comfortable. The quality, it doesn't have the same fancy technology as the AirPods. You know, it does the nice sound. You know, they're a bit, when you first get the power on, but the quality is really, really good. All right, let's look at the comments really quickly. I can't stand my AirPods. Great stream, mate. Thank you, Xander. But seriously, whoever had Walkmans when I was young was the coolest kid around. Totally. What's your primary job? I don't have a primary job. This is it at the moment. So every time you get the little thumbs up on there, I appreciate it because it tells the YouTube that it's good content and it pushes out to more people. So this is it for me at the moment, and I'm pretty lucky to be doing this, to be honest. Oh, you managed to get the Cheetah. Excited to get back to the beginning of the year. Yep, the Cheetah is going to be incredible. I can't wait to film that. Amazing stream. Hope you can do more streams. We can do more streams like this now. We've got the space. This will permanently be set up like this, and we can just go live for no reason. We can just turn on and go live and have a chat. And if there's something happening in the e-skate world, we can go live and talk about it. If any time you want to do a live stream, message me and we'll do it. Are you in Brisbane now? Yes, I am in Brisbane now. Queensland, just out the window. 24 degrees. Daughter's school is just down the road, which is amazing. Absolutely loving it. It's such a relaxed lifestyle. Sorry, wait a second. One of my plugs keeps coming loose. I need to fix that. The one dislike surely is a misclick. Who knows? I have 1 or 2 people that always give me thumbs down. So you got to have haters in this world to keep you grounded, I think. Right, let's have a look. So we're all done. Any questions? Any questions at all? Going once, going twice. Any Atlas discount codes? Yeah, use Scott D. That'll give you a discount. SCOTTD. I think that should give you a discount code. The Wowgo 2 Pro, Scott D as well. That's my standard code, which should give you a discount as well. Do you miss the $5 million house in Sydney? No, not at all. Don't miss Sydney. I miss the people, I miss my friends, but the traffic, the noise, where we are is so quiet at nighttime and so dark. It's crazy. It's just nuts. Number 1 board, Super Hot BM. When you say number 1 board, do you mean out of these ones, out of all the boards I've got? Coffee. Just wait for him to answer me, and then I'll tell him my answer. Let's have a look. I just got my ET with Power-esque. How do you get the black lights on when the lights are off? You hold down the gear change button for like 3 seconds. So you hold that down, and that activates, that's your light settings for like 3 or 4 seconds. Let's have a look. So I was reading comments. Wait a second. 5 million, don't be ridiculous. It's 5.6. Yeah, exactly. In my last year or so, my favorite board, I gave you my top 3 before. I can't pick. It's the TRX, original TRX, the B-Buff, just because that deck is just insane, and the Evan Carbon GTS because of the range, that Panasonic battery. I've actually got it here. So it's under my YouTube light. But look at these Evan motors. I love it so much. I got some parts of them because I want to do a DIY. These are just awesome. So much power, and the VESC they use it's a lot of fun. How's your TRX 2.0? So Serge has just come in. Sergio. So let me check questions. Great stream, mate. How to go back to work? Great catch up. Yeah, you too, Carlos. Sergio, how's the TRX 2.0? It's in the shed. Just got the new motors. So the box arrived like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago now. And I had the bad motor issue like most people have. My new motors just arrived. I've just fitted them. So we're going to film it very, very soon. The AT wheels also arrived today. So I'll probably just get the wheels this weekend and we'll film it mid next week. Do you foresee a new one wheel coming out? No, I don't. And if there is, it'll be an XR Plus. It'll be a slightly bigger battery. People have proven that you can fit more cells in there now. There's not much more they can do. I mean, there might be a pint plus. They might do a pint with more range. I don't know. I'm not a fan of I'm just not a fan of the one wheels. I tried it. I've tried both. I've owned them. I just didn't like them. All these comments are going fast. Let me just catch up really quickly. Sorry. If I missed your comment, just say it again. Do you foresee any one wheel? No. Yeah, Christian River. Prices went up overnight. Yep. Last the party. The studio looks great. Thank you, Stephen. Can you please review more scooters? I'm trying to get my hands on them. Feel free to message companies and tell them you want me to review it, and that always goes a long way when the public asks. New battery technology, yeah. New battery technology, best so far. Batteries at the moment, there's really nowhere to go as battery technology, but I think a lot can be said about the quality of the cell. So it's not all about size. The Panasonic in the EVAN Carbon, you can see it just under my YouTube light. It's a black. That's the Panasonic 12S 4P. That's 19.6 or 19.4 amp hours. That's got better range than a slightly bigger battery that I know about in the industry. Slightly, like I'm talking like a kilometer, but it's a smaller battery. So the quality of the battery, how it's made, the nickel. We have new batteries coming though. I reckon in a couple of years we'll have some new batteries coming out, which will blow people's minds. What app do you use for tracking speed and range of the board? So I use Relive. So Relive is when I'm doing my range. And when I'm doing speed, I'll show it really quickly. It's a really nice app. It's really simple. I might overlay it. Where is it? Oh, it's uninstalled, of course. It's called Speedbox. So simple. Just looks like that. You can change the colors. It does everything. It's really cool. Shows you max speed. So when I do my hill climb, this is what I use, because down here it shows you max speed, your average speed, your altitude. It's very, very new to change all your colors, and because it's black, because it's got a black background, it's super easy to overlay onto your footage and hide the black, like screen it out. Do you think the Duo board is worth the price? Jeremy, Jeremy, 100%. It's worth more. I think it's like $899. I think I could be wrong. The Duo is the most powerful board I've got. Nothing has beaten it up my hill climb. The Duo. You got to be prepared to build it. I have the completely standard one with the standard speed, and every time I ride it, it surprises me. Great stream. Catch you on the next one. Thank you, Tom. Are there any other DIY board kits like BKB? Not that I know of. There probably are, but I don't know about them. Can you drop by Evolve HQ and tell them to step up their game? We need diversity. Yes, I can. I'm actually going to go there. Only 40 minutes away. I'm going to go meet with Maddie, their online social media manager, and we're going to go for a skate. And we've got the big Evolve Cup coming up very soon. Oh, crap, I thought something was falling over behind me. I'm going to step up there, random motor, lock into cores. The Ref Nelson, lol, put 90 mils on the EVAN. Yeah, that'll be nuts. That'll be a lot of power. Partnership between Tesla and Toyota really goes, yep. Go to Evolve HQ when you get to, yeah. Go to Evolve HQ. We get you to 10,000. Oh, I'll go there tomorrow. It's literally down the road. Last time you fell on a board, I don't like to talk about it. I haven't had a fall in ages. I have like little silly, accidentally put in reverse and look like a moron and fall off the front. I haven't had a spill, touch wood. I haven't had a spill in ages. The last real bad one was, okay, I'll give you the last three. So the very last time I fell off something was on the one wheel pint, and there was absolutely no reason. I was going 10 kilometers per hour and it just nosedived, and I just slid across this road right outside my house. I just got it. I had no helmet on, didn't hit my head. And this lady looked at me and said, you should be wearing a helmet. So I sold that, wasn't a fan. The leaf board, that death trap of a one-wheel drive leaf board, coming down a hill, had a full battery, rookie mistake, cut out, just hook off, tried to slow down with my foot, tried to foot brake, hit a speed bump and just went sliding off into a gutter, completely wrecked my knee, needed knee surgery. And time after that was the Vestar Blackhawk going down a gutter that I knew, and they'd actually done roadworks like a few days earlier, and there was instead of being smooth, it was like that now. And so I came along to go up it and just flying, went about 3 meters. Literally just stepped off mine. Love it. Yeah, the BKB Duo is incredible. I actually want to get their mini board because the Duo is so amazing, and the mini with that same power would just be dangerous. A video of some of the local people modeling and repairing boards would be, yeah. So I'm going to find out if there's a Brisbane e-skate group. I'm assuming there is. There should be. It's legal here. Going to do more groups, meet people, do some interviews and stuff like that. I fell off many times, both boosted and evolved. Yeah. Boosted, actually. I had a boosted Mini X, and I fell off that the most because I'd always go, you pull up somewhere and you pull your brake on, and then the booster would shoot off underneath you. I could never get used to that reverse brake. It used to throw me every single time. And it is tragic. You're 100% right. All right, what is it? It's 1:11 p.m. So we've gone for just on an hour. 46 people watching, 33 thumbs up. If you haven't done a thumbs up, give me one. It costs you nothing, and it helps with the algorithm. I really appreciate it. If you like it, of course. If you don't, then don't. Teo, it was awesome. You've seen mine. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I have seen yours. Yes, it's amazing. I really want to ride it. Now I can't because I'm in Brisbane. So we've got these 3 boards and the TRX coming out. We've got a couple other boards coming in transit. A couple of other big name boards, which I can't say, but there are going to be, excuse me, a couple of other board companies about to, or not about to, in about a month's time, about to announce new boards, which will really excite people. I can't say anything about that though. I've got some vacation days. I might need to use up. Yeah, come up to Brisbane, man. It's going to be fun. We've got some more EUC content. I'm surprised no one's asked about that. We obviously don't have any EUC lovers in the channel. Got some more EUC content coming up. I love that thing. It doesn't replace my e-skate. I still ride my boards all the time. But I love the EUC, man. I now that I've got the hang of it, I ride it a lot. Just cruise, go to the shops, that sort of thing. Really nice feel, really smooth. Man, will never replace my e-skate. But as far as if I need to shoot to the shops and it's nighttime, turn the headlight on, go. It's so good. Takes a little while to get used to the balance when you're carrying groceries back. But touch wood, haven't fallen off it yet. Meepo Big 4, any news? No, I don't know anything about that. Meepo is a company I don't really work with that much. Just don't. They've never reached out to me, so we don't have much of a relationship there. Yeah. All right, guys. We've got 42 people watching. If you've got any other questions, I'm going to give you 1 minute to chuck them in right now. Otherwise, we will end the stream, and I'm going to go for a skate. If you've got no questions. I have fallen in love with it. I love the EUC, but as I said, it's still no e-skate. Like e-skate for me is just thoughtless. You get on, I can get on any board and just go and have loads of fun. And EUC, I still have to think about it. Love your channel, bro. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Jeremy. I love making it. This is lots of fun. Any other questions? Feel free to. Thanks for the stream. Ride safe. Yep. Good. Do your only job, boy. Go do your only. Yeah, exactly. Full-time job. Good job. Love the room. Thank you, Danny. Good luck for this afternoon's gig. Great to see you, Scott. Yeah, it's good to be back, man. I can't wait to get some more content coming out early next week. A couple of videos coming. Live over here in Cleveland. Yeah, you can go to bed then, Caden. All right, guys. Thank you so much for everyone tuning in. Absolutely appreciate every single one of you. I think we've sat around the 40 mark the whole time, which is amazing. Well, let's start doing this once a month, maybe, or maybe once every 8 weeks. Comment down below what you want me to do. If you want me to do it every month, or every 8 weeks, do it like almost like an e-skate update. We can look at the new boards. Massive shout out. I also saw Jimbo comment. Massive shout out to all my supporters, all you guys, all my Patreon supporters, my financial corporate supporters. You guys basically allow for all this to happen. You know, none of this is free. This all costs money to do. So I appreciate you guys watching, liking, sharing, all that sort of thing. Great to see you. You've been recommended. Thank you. Yeah, Danny Black's a nice guy. He recommends, which is great. Every success prime. Was that every successive prime number of weeks? Okay, that's just too confusing. Let's just say in 4 weeks' time. Okay, I'm not that smart. All right, guys, let's end the stream there. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you in about 4 weeks. All right, guys. Skate safe. Wear a helmet. See you next time.